Dartmouth pride, let us welcome to the field our Dartmouth football team!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dartmouth Memorial Field. Jim Thompson alongside Andrew Thompson for tonight's matchup between the Lakers of Apponequet High School and the homestanding Dartmouth High School Indians. This game is broadcast live over YouTube, so first of all, we want to say hello to everyone out there and thank you for tuning in. And Andrew, it's been a rough weather day here in the town of Dartmouth. Rain has stopped, but they say in the next half hour, perhaps major downpours heading our way.
Yeah, it could work out for the Apponequet Lakers, who run a wing tee offense. They don't throw the ball much, but the ball will be slippery, but good field conditions compared to what it used to be out here back when it was grass. So it should be a good game, but Dartmouth's fast, and they throw the ball, and they run the ball, so it should be a good game.
Dartmouth comes into tonight's action with 3 wins against no losses. And they've changed their offense this year. We've talked about it in an earlier broadcast. They like to spread the field. And what more can you say about the young quarterback, junior Jackson Hart? Well,
he's definitely a dual threat guy this year. Last year he was kind of young, getting his feet wet. This year he's got 4 throwing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns against ORR last week. He had a couple nice balls. I know he had 2 long touchdown passes, and he's definitely a threat with his legs as well. So Apponequet has to be ready for both of those in this game.
And getting wonderful production from the running back spot, Ray Gremlick.
Ray Gremlick, again, he's got 5 rushing touchdowns on the year. Hard-nosed kid, runs up the middle. It's a good mix and match for this speedy Dartmouth team where they can get outside, but they have Gremlick who gets inside the tackles and gets upfield quick, so it's a good combo.
And speaking of speed, how about these wide receivers?
Yeah, they have a good group of guys out there between Marcus Andrews, who's probably one of the fastest kids actually in the area. Donovan Burko had a long touchdown run last week. I guess it was a beautiful play. Jalen Adams and Louis Freitas as well, both seniors who have got a lot of playing time over the past couple of years. So a lot of weapons, a lot of different ways to go about the game.
All right, let's pause for our national anthem. Well done by the Cuddy Hunk Marching Band here tonight as the Dartmouth High School Band not participating in field events here this evening with the weather all day being overcast, cloudy, and rainy, and rain expected at some point during this game. Once again, I'm Jim Thompson alongside Andrew Thompson, Jeff Miller up here tonight doing the spotting for us, and of course, Doc Nones on the public address. So, Andrew, I would say the key to this game would be Dartmouth gets the lead. Apponequet, say, down by 10 or 14 points with a wing T offense. And this Dartmouth defense only giving up 9 points a game thus far on a three-game schedule.
Yeah, it's kind of like the staying game. If you're not built to come back from being down 10 or more points, it's a tough offense to really get going the entire night. You got to kind of change up how you do things, throw things, and if it starts to rain and you're down 10 or 12 or 17, it's going to be a tough battle uphill all night long for Apponequet. So they got to get out to a good start. Kind of what Stain did in that first game. Try to control the clock, run the ball, keep it out of Dartmouth's hands where they can get a quick strike on you.
Back deep for the Indians to receive the opening kickoff is Louis Freitas along with Marcus Andrews.
Lucas Friendly to kick off for the Indians.
Friendly to do the kicking for the Lakers. And we are underway here at the stadium. Short kick. Bounces off an Indian, picking it up, and he's got room. Look out, that's Ray Gremlick across the 45-yard line on a short kick. Elijah Barlow, perhaps the last man between he and a touchdown, brings him down just on the other side of the 50-yard line, where the Indians will have their first offensive series of the night to be led by quarterback Jackson Hart. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns, rushed for 2. An outstanding runner, you just saw in the opening kickoff, Ray Gremlick wears uniform number 21. 5 rushing touchdowns on the season in a very talented array of speedy wideouts. This will be a game of Dartmouth speed, and let's see if Apponequet can keep up with them. As Coach White comes out with 3 receivers to the top of your screen, and here's Gremlick, plenty of room, stiffs arm a man, he's in the secondary, and Gremlick is finally tackled from behind down at the 30-yard line. Kevin O'Connell.
31-yard line.
That was heading for a touchdown.
Yeah, nice way to start off the game for Dartmouth. Get it to Gremlick, see what's going on the defensive end. Game-saving tackle here, play-saving tackle here by O'Connor. That could have gone to the house, but if you're Dartmouth, that's where you want to start. Quick strike and, get them on their toes.
O'Connor, nice job chasing the play from behind. They keep it on the ground again. That's Gremlick, and he's out for a gain of 2. Just underway from Memorial Field. O'Connor once again on the tackle. It will be second down and long now, facing Hart and the Indians offense. Their first possession of the opening quarter. Hart throws it out quickly.
Pass complete.
That's completed, and Andrews is on his way down the sidelines. Going to be wrapped up just inside the 5-yard line. So a quick hitch out there to Marcus Andrews, and a big gainer. Andrews set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, that's what we just talked about. Marcus Andrews in space and speed. He's one of the fastest guys around, and you can just see right there. Got it and just went. I mean, that's a little bit different style of offense we saw in the last couple of years, but it's a nice way to get a playmaker with the ball in his hand early and get upfield and get some good yardage.
It was Evan Dupois making the hit, setting up the Indians 1st and goal, just underway here from the stadium. Gremlick
on the carry.
Dylan Bradley making the stop on the Indian running back. 2nd down and goal.
I think Gremlick's going to get a lot of touches tonight. I think, you saw that line kind of go back for a little bit for Apponequet. So it'll be heavy load for Gremlick, but I think it'd be a nice night for him. I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities to maybe break one long here.
Indians come into this game with a record of 3-0. And Apponequet at 1-2. Here's Gremlick over the left side. Apponequet's defense stiffening, holding him to perhaps a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down. That's O'Connor once again. He's been in on several stops on this opening Indian drive.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, I think Dartmouth is trying to test, see if they get some yardage on the left and right side. So it's a nice little opening drive so far, but I think you got to punch one in there and feel good about yourself after a couple of good early plays.
The ball is on the far hash. A lot of room here to the near side if Hart wants to roll out that way. He's going to throw it quickly to the near side, completes it. Now Apponequet is right there to wrap up Marcus Andrews, which will bring up 4th down. They tried that play to the left, picked up big yards. This time to the right, Apponequet was right there waiting for him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the play call, but a great job by this defensive back here by Apponequet, forcing inside to your pursuit. That's what they teach you. Nice play there by number 17, Evan Dupois.
So Louis Freitas now in to attempt a field goal. Louis has great range. Be about a 23-yarder. Good snap. Ball's up. And it's good.
And it's good. A 23-yard field goal.
So the Indians, with 8:03 to go in the opening quarter, march it from their own 45, 46-yard line down to the 3-yard line of Apponequet, and the Laker defense holds the Indians to 3 points, and that is it. 3-0 Indians. Not a bad start, Andrew.
No, not a bad start. I think, if you're Dartmouth, you wish you scored a touchdown there. But if you're Apponequet, you got to be happy that you held them to 3. They're inside their own 5-yard line. They didn't score. So some good, some bad on both sides. But, it's kind of a feeling it out process so far. And I like what Dartmouth did early, getting Andrews in space. But, they maybe could have gone back inside to Gremlick a little bit. But we'll see.
Back deep is Ryan Punt and Elijah Barlow for the Lakers. 3-0 Indians just underway here. 8:03 actually to play in the opening quarter. I'm Jim Thompson alongside Andrew Thompson. Jeff Miller spotting in the press box here tonight as Louis Freitas gets set to kick it away. High end over end. Going to be fielded down there by Punt from his 10. Punt is going to get out to the 20 and be tackled right there, and down he goes. Logan Arujo on the tackle, and Apponequet will have its first crack on offense. Starting from their own 20, and they'll be led by their quarterback, Caden Sear. And as Andrew had noted earlier, they run the wing tee, which is very popular in most high school programs.
It's a thrilling offense to watch.
It's thrilling. That's for sure.
Strap in.
It's their big boys against your big boys.
Keaton Zara
at quarterback for the Lakers.
And they run it to the right side. That's Elijah Barlow, and he gets it up to the 28-yard line. Solid gain on first down.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of almost similar to what we saw, again, in the Stain game. You know, Stain did have success initially. They moved the line of scrimmage. They got plays like that on the counters. So Dartmouth, again, just got to stay home and know their reads and don't get fooled. So Dartmouth can do that, wear them down a little bit, then it'll be all right.
Check that, second down.
And they give it to Brody
Jolly,
and Jolly out for a gain of 5, and that'll pick up the first down of the night for Apponequet.
Yeah, nice run by Jolly. He's the guy to watch. I did see in the Standard Times that he's scored a few touchdowns and had a couple good games earlier on this year. I guess they had a big one against Seekonk last week, a lot of points. So he's the guy to watch on this offense, and I'm sure he's going to get a lot of touches throughout the night.
First and 10, Apponequet. 6:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Welcome all you viewers on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in.
quarterback for the Lakers.
So Sia stands back there. Takes a low snap, and the Indians are right there to get the ball carrier, and a gain of 2. Nice run there by Jolly, even picking up a yard or 2 after being hit in the backfield.
Yeah, nice play by 53 there. Tom Quinn on the end. You know, it's one of those tough runs. Gets the first down. Early first down run, sorry.
Gain of 3 on the play. It will be 2nd and 7. Ball is on the Apponequet 36-yard line.
Indians crowding the line of scrimmage, and this time they'll run it this way. And that's Bradley, the ball carrier, and Bradley squirts across the 40 and reaches out to the 45-yard line, where he's got a 7-yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, another nice run to the outside, a little speedier than I thought. So Thomas got to do a good job on contain there. He got outside and was able to get upfield. So again, it's going to be slippery out there from the rain, but you got to make the tackles when you're outside one-on-one.
First and 10, Apponequet. This is Jolly. Jolly spins his way across midfield, out for a gain of 9. And Andrew, they're having great success running the football right at the teeth of the Indian defense.
Yeah, I mean, when we were on the field, they didn't look that big of an offensive line, but they're getting some momentum, they're getting some push. So it's a good sign so far for Apponequet. And, you know, there's looking up at the clock, there's only 4 minutes left to go in the first. So again, it's almost somewhat of a victory for Apponequet to be down 3, moving the ball, and having that the clock. So I mean, they're in the driver's seat right now.
Here's Bradley looking to get to the corner. Indians defending it well, and he's knocked out of bounds. And I thought perhaps a late flag would come in, but no. But that's enough of a gain to move the chains across the way. So Apponequet keeping possession, keeping the ball away from Dartmouth, and it picked up another first down.
It looked like there was almost a hold on this play right in front of the referee. Didn't throw it. Should get to the outside and look like close, but nice run. Close to a late hit, but
so just outside the 40, the Lakers keep the possession. And this play is blown up right from the very beginning. And the Indians were right in there early. That was Della Costa.
Kind of a screw-up play there by the quarterback. Turned the wrong way, and those are the kind of difficulties you have with this offense. One little thing doesn't go right with timing. It's a big deal in this offense, causes chaos. And De La Costa made the tackle, but is unfortunately down on the field. So hopefully he's all right. It was a nice play.
Official timeout on the field.
Ricky White going out there to check on his player. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back with more action in just a moment. So the injured Indian walked off under his own power. It'll bring up 2nd down and 14 to go for Apponequet. Started this drive back at around their own 20-yard line after a Dartmouth field goal, putting the Indians up by a score of 3-0, and Apponequet running the ball nicely on their opening drive. More importantly, eating up a lot of clock.
14 for Apponequet.
Indians looking to crowd the line of scrimmage. This is Jolly, twisting, turning, hard man to bring down. Gets it down to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 4. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, nice run there by Jolly. He was a thick kid down the field. I mean, he's got, thick legs down there, and he looked like a player. So I mean, that's one of the guys I saw down the field, and he took 4 or 5 Indians to take him down. So I mean, but this is where Apponequet could struggle with a 3rd and about 10. How much do they throw? Do they roll out? What do they do? It's one of those. Dartmouth has to pay attention here and not give up a 1st down.
Jolly's 5'10", 195, according to the program. 3rd and 10. And now we have a whistle from the far sideline.
Timeout, Apponequet.
Apponequet coaches didn't like what they saw. They call a timeout. So you folks at home that are interested in, perhaps you played at the high school and you were a good athlete, or you played with someone that was an outstanding athlete,
Main grandstand.
men or women,
Hot dogs,
over the years, just go to the Dartmouth High School website, Dartmouth High School
French fries,
Hall of Fame Committee, and you can just follow the app from there, and you can nominate
all benefit the
either yourself or someone, a teammate that you played with, and that covers girls and boys sports throughout the last decades or so. So if you know anyone, it's called biggreensports.org, and click on the Hall of Fame information from there. Okay, so nominate someone, great. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Lakers.
Sear rolls right, gonna throw back this way, and Jolly can't hold on to it.
Oh, I think Dartmouth is lucky he didn't catch that ball. That was a nice play set up. He had some blockers out in front of him if he caught that pass. We had 1, 2, 3 blockers out there against 2 Dartmouth guys, so that could have gone for a 1st down, but I like the play call.
4th and 10 for the Lakers on the Indian 42-yard line.
So it'll force Apponequet to kick the football away. It's Winasaki gonna kick it away.
Louis Freitas and Marcus Andrew back deep.
Good snap,
Punt.
deep kick.
Andrews on the
And this is
return.
Andrews. Andrews to the near side. Andrews looking for running room, breaks 1 tackle as he got across the 20 and out to the 25-yard line, where Kevin O'Connor,
Kevin O'Connor on
who's
the
had a
tackle.
good first quarter for Apponequet on defense, made the special team stop. Clock is stopped here from Memorial Field. Our score is Dartmouth High School 3, Apponequet 0.
27 36-yard line, and it'll be first and 10.
I think this is an important drive for Dartmouth and for Apponequet. Dartmouth gets up 10-0. That's a huge advantage, and if you go down 10-0, that's a tough uphill climb going forward. So, important drive here for both teams.
And looking back, as you had mentioned with the wing T, that type of offense, one mistake can stall it, and Jolly on the throwback to the near side dropped it. He had miles of running room ahead of him, would stall that drive as Jackson Hart gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Lucas Tremblay was there to get him for
Jolly on
the Lakers. That's Hart's first run of the game. This kid's got great wheels. 40-goal scorer in lacrosse.
Yeah, you can tell he's got that ability to kind of make people miss easily, almost like a lacrosse player out there, kind of shifty. But, you know, as you can see in the last game against ORI, he can throw the ball as well, so he's definitely the dual threat kind of guy. So Apponequet's got to be on their toes.
Here's a good look at the Indian quarterback. 2nd down and 9. Hart looks, throws, far side. Got a man, that's Andrews. Jukes one guy as he gets across the 30 and out to the 34-yard line. Will be a couple yards short of the first down marker. O'Connor once again, Andrews, just about every play he's making tackles for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's got a motor on him. I mean, he's I believe he's a lineman, but just plays good pursuit and never gave up on the play. And Andrews is a tough guy to bring down, so good backside pursuit by O'Connor. And close to a fumble there, it looked like, but he was obviously down. So nice play by Dartmouth and getting Andrews in space. I like that idea as well.
3rd down and short down for the Indians, looking to hold on to the possession. They get the lead at 3-0. Here's Gremlick. Gremlick's got room. Still on his feet across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 8 in an Indian first down.
Yeah, nice play inside run by Gremlick. I mean, that's the difference between this year and last year. Last year they ran that diamond where all the guys were kind of inside and you kind of knew what was coming one way or another. This year you saw 2 guys to the near side here, spread out wide. So, I mean, it kind of takes guys out.
First and 10 Indians. See, Marcus Andrews is down on the sideline. I don't know who he's talking with, but he's out of action on this particular play. Hart. Gremlick. Gremlick's got room. Gremlick's got a gain of 15 and another Indian first down as he brings it down to the Laker 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice inside give here. Read option gives good read, right read. I mean, Gremlick gets 8 to 10 yards without getting touched. He's a tough guy to bring down. I mean, he gets that downhill going. He's just not a shifty guy. Just is going to get you the 10 to 12 yards, and if he can break it, he can break it. But he's not going to try to go north and west.
That was Jolly showing his speed, tracking down Gremlick as the quarter has gone to come to a close. And our score at the end of one from the stadium is Dartmouth High School 3, Apponequet nothing. Apponequet took a lot of time off the clock in the first quarter. The drive stalled here just as they get across midfield down to the Indian 40. This is the Indians' second touch of the game, and now we're ready to start the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those game plans that you come into Apponequet, you want to have a slug match kind of in a way of slow everything down, let's get dirty, 12, 13-yard drives. But if you're Apponequet, you need to make those plays. You can't get into this kind of game with Dartmouth if you're not getting first downs or even into the red zone. Apponequet had a good drive, but it took them a ton of time, and they didn't get inside the 30. So, I mean, it's one of those games where you got to come up with a play to break one. And Dartmouth is going to eventually, they're going to get going. They're going to start to, I think they're going to throw a little bit more in the second quarter and just kind of felt out this first quarter. So, but again, if it's a 10-0 game, it's a very difficult situation for Apponequet.
So the Indians will start the second quarter. They have the lead at 3-0. All right, we'll start this series from the Apponequet 40-yard line. Indians 3-0 on the young season. Apponequet 1-2, looking to even out their record if they could come away with a victory here tonight on the road against the Indians. There's a view into the new DCTV studios over there. That really did a nice job over there. Peter Chase has found a home. Right now, it looks like there's some trucks in Peter's office, but
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's beautiful. I knew Doc Nunes would be listening. School committee, man, you can't even joke around these politicians anymore. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Here's Gremlick left side, bulldozing his way down to the 38-yard line. Gain of a couple.
Nothing fancy. I wonder if the ball's wet. I mean, the field didn't seem, well, it's obviously turf, but it didn't seem like it was damp or saturated when we walked across the field. But I wonder if the ball is a little wet. I mean, you see the referees wiping the ball off during the in between plays. But if you want to throw and it's going to be slippery, you don't want a silly interception to get Apponequet and back into this, feeling good. So I understand the conservative play calls right now.
Three wides to the top of your screen. Ball fake, throw down the middle, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Marcus Andrews, was Hart as he comes to the sideline. Now he'll be looking at 3rd down and 8 to go.
I think Donovan Burgo might have been open way downfield, the top of your screen. I don't think anyone really had a step, but
Decent size crowd here at the stadium tonight. Dartmouth High School marching band not in attendance. A lot of parents not here. Usually these stands up jam-packed. Here's Hart rolling. Hart's got time. Hart throws, completes it. And that's going to be close to a 1st down to Jalen Adams. We'll look at the spot. I think he's going to be about a half a yard short.
Nice little rollout here, and it's nice for Hart to have guys like Burgo, Adams, Andrews. They played in the system last year as younger guys. They know where to get open, how to get open. Didn't get to the 1st down mark, but it gave them a chance on 4th and 1. If you got a guy like Gremlick, you feel pretty good about running this play.
So the Indians will go for it. 4th down and about a half a yard to go. Ball just at the 31-yard line of the Lakers. And Hart's going to go into center. And he turns and gives it to Gremlick, who picks up a yard and a half, and it was good enough for the 1st down.
I like that play call. I mean, how many times we watch games and it's shotgun, you need 1 yard, your guy's backed up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just get your guy and go. It's so much easier if you can take a snap from under center, and they don't do it a lot, but it's a nice asset to have when you need it.
I was watching the Brockton game a couple of weeks ago where the quarterback was out of the pistol the whole game. They got down to the 1 yard line. They put the quarterback in the center, and he fumbled it. I asked the local coach. He said, "Why would they do that? They don't practice it." I said, "Well, that makes a lot of sense." Here's a high snap. Here's that's Marcus Andrews. And Andrews out for a gain of 4. Bradley makes the tackle.
Yeah, nice run here by Andrews. He saw a little hole, tried to cut upfield with his speed, but nice pursuit by Apponequet. They have been tackling. They're not bad on defense, so a little undersized compared to Dartmouth, but they're playing hard, and they're stalling Dartmouth's big plays, which is a helpful thing for their defense.
Gremlick trying the right side. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that was Jackson Moore who said, "I don't think you're going to try my side of the field." Wrapped him up at the line of scrimmage. Jolly in there as well. They're going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 6 to go for the Indians. They lead in this one by a score of 3-0. This is their only 2nd possession of the game. As we approach the 8.5-minute mark here in the 2nd quarter. I'm Jim Thompson alongside Andrew Thompson. Jeff Martin changed his name from the beginning of the game, Andrew. I don't know if you knew that or not, but everybody's doing crazy things nowadays. You can even change your name during the game. Jeff decided to do that. Went from being an Irishman to a nice Portuguese fella. Here's Hart, loose ball. And did Hart recover it? No, the ball is still loose. Let's see.
Looks like Apponequet has it.
Looks like number 50 came away for it. He did. That's Kevin O'Connor, who's had a Big half here for Apponequet, in on several tackles, and now the Indians turn it over.
Let's take a look at this snap. I don't know if it was just kind of a little bobble out of the read option, and Hart just loses his footing, and looked like he had it, but 52 landed on him. The ball popped out, so right place, right time for O'Connor, and it's a disappointing drive for the Indians.
May have hit the shoulder pad of Gremlick as well. So Apponequet now takes over their second possession. This game is moving right along. And running with it, not very far, is Barlow. The ball is out. And they're going to say he's down. Mark him down at the 36-yard line.
A nice play here by Burgo to stay home and read that play and get the leverage, get to the outside, and make the tackle. And it was a close call. But
well, you can see the referee at the bottom of your screen holding up his hand, marking the football. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Coach Mike Martin, the defensive coordinator, he's seen a lot of the wing tee over the years. He's great at in-game adjustments. And this is the running backs. Got big room out there. That's Bradley. And he's out for a 10-yard gain. It's going to be a yard short of the first down marker. He's out across the 45 to the 46-yard line, where Apponequet will have it 3rd down and short.
It's one of those counter plays you got to be very, very disciplined on defense. If the line defensive end comes crashing down, just like you saw, there's a wide open hole if no one's out there for Dartmouth. So it was almost one-on-one with, looked like Andrews out there in the end, trying to just keep him inside, wait for the pursuit to come. But if you don't stay home and you run right by that counter, there's a wide open hole.
So Apponequet races to the line of scrimmage. See, hands it off. The Indians gonna get Jolly for a loss. And it'll bring up 4th down and a long yard to go.
Looked like Jason
for
Martin.
The Lakers. And that was Martin came right across the line of scrimmage. Jolly's a big fella, 195 pounds. The Indian defense came up strong, and now they're looking to hold Apponequet here on 4th down. Just over 6 to play in the opening half. The Indians holding on to a lead of 3-0. Just an overcast evening here at the stadium. No rain as of yet. Here's Jolly. Jolly's got a first down.
Yep,
Carried Burgo with him. But just eked his way out for another Apponequet first down. More importantly, Andrew, with this offense, they keep the possession and keep the Indians off the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very, like we said in the beginning, it's not a very exciting offense, but if you're, not as athletic and not as big and not as fast as your opponent, this is the way to keep them out of the hands of the Dartmouth offense. Slow them down, beat them up. These kids both play both ways, so you see Hart out there, Andrews out there. They're getting beat up every play too on defense, so it's a win-win for Apponequet right now.
High snap. Here's Jolly. Jolly scooting his way down for a gain of 8, possibly 9. Will set up 2nd down and short. Jolly gets speed and he's got size, Andrew.
Yeah, not an overly shifty-looking guy, but I mean he's what you need for this offense, and it's right there again. He got a little hole and just was able to get 8 or 9 yards just on a little inside trap play. So.
And this is where Apponequet wants to be. 2nd and short all game long. They'll take it. Here's Barlow. Barlow reaches across inside the 40 down to the Indian 38. More importantly, that'll move the sticks.
Yep. You can see some of the Dartmouth kids, the linemen coming in and out. I see 50 just came off the field, and before that, Jalen Adams came off the field. And so there are a couple different subs in right now for Dartmouth's defense, and it's just one of those things, 4 yards, 3 yards, 6 yards. There we go in the timeout. So you can tell some of these defensive guys are getting worn down a little bit.
So we have a timeout here from the stadium. There's your score. The Indians on top, 3-0. And Apponequet's doing a good job at playing keep away, and have to be impressed with their outstanding running back, Brody Jolly.
Yeah, I mean, he's like I said, if you're going to run this wing T, you look at him, he's a guy you want to have as your running back. He's a little bit bigger guy, fast, and he looks like an athlete. And then you have the smaller Barlow, who's a little shifty look guy, number 20. So it's a good combination. And the quarterback looks like he's got good size on him too. I don't really have his stats here, but he's not a small guy, so it's 6'2". So they have some decent size on offense. So it's a nice complementary of groups of guys back there, and with the different fakes and traps and counters, it's a tough defense to offense to go against if you're on defense.
So Apponequet's looking at 1st and 10 from just inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 for Apponequet.
Sear,
Jolly on the carry.
Jolly just powers his way. Jason Martin on the tackle for the Indians, but every time Jolly gets a touch, he's getting chunks of yards.
Again, he just kind of got to the outside, and he gets 6, 8 yards, 10, 7 yards. Yeah, so it's one of those things you got to kind of have your end stay home and make sure that they turn that. I mean, you watch the Patriots; they have that outside they want to contain. You got to have that outside contain to stay home and make the play. Can't go chasing.
Jolly off the left side. Look out. He's got running room. He's in the secondary, and he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown. 33-yard touchdown run goes Brody Jolly, and Apponequet takes the lead at 6-3.
Well, this is what they do to you. They weigh you down, and then Jolly's a good enough athlete where he can break it. And unfortunately, it looks like Louis Freitas is down after that trying to make that tackle, but he's a big kid and he's fast. I mean, he's a game breaker when he gets open, and that's what this offense is designed to do. Weigh you down. If they hit it, they're going to hit it, and that's, So perfect performance for Apponequet. Slow you down, keep the offense off the field. You get a home run play, you get a home run play. If not, we're going to take 12, 13, 14 plays to score. With 3:51 left in the half, it could go up. Looks like they're going to go for 2 almost. The quarterback's going on the field, so looking to go up 8-3.
So Louis Freitas, an outstanding performer here for the Indians, especially with their kicking game, is being attended to. And while he's being attended to, we're going to take a timeout, and Andrew and I will be right back with more play calling in just a moment.
Another big crowd here tonight at the stadium.
Welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center.
We're ready to go here from the stadium.
That will go. Coach Lassie getting her team fired up. What a game.
Nothing fancy, just end the game.
Not returned, and the point goes to the Indians. It deflected in. Oh, what a save.
The Indians get the point.
What a solid hit.
Goal!
Score? Yes, she does!
They may not catch him. Puts the Indians on the board.
The Indians will win it.
The crowd is going crazy.
Wow! Dartmouth is going to the Final Four, baby!
We look on at Rick White, who was out there attending to Louis Freitas, and he was helped off the field, and he's being attended to the near side. Freitas was hurt on that play. 33-yard touchdown run by Brody Jolly. And now Apponequet with the lead will go for 2. With Barlow and Jolly in the backfield. And here's Barlow. Barlow trying to get down there, and he's going to be just short. And Hart came away with the football, but I think they had called Barlow down, so the point after touchdown, 2-point conversion goes for naught.
Yeah, nice
We'll look on.
Nice play here by Andrews on the outside, kind of making him go wide and letting some people come up to help out, and just short. Nice tackle, though. Way to break off the block.
So with the clock stopped here from the stadium, 3:51 to go, Dartmouth trails by 3 by a score of 6-3. I really wasn't expecting this type of game, but that's the way it's been thus far. And let's wish Louis Freitas well. He's quite a player for the Indians, plays both ways, and perhaps the premier kicker in the entire area. Mike Huck, one of the people back there for the Indians to receive this kickoff, and Ray Gramlich as well.
Back deep for the Indians. Kevin O'Connor to Lucas Tremblay to kick off.
And Tremblay boots it away, and the Indians field it, and that's Hawk. And he's across the 20, 25, 30, and out to the 36-yard line, where the Indians will have it 1st and 10. Now trailing by 3 points.
Yeah, nice return by Hawk. Came in for the injured Louis Freitas there, and you know it's tough to get thrown in there and say, "All right, kid, go return the kick." So good for him. He's got some playing time the last couple of games. So now it'll be interesting to see, because Freitas is one of the wide receivers that usually come in, and now we see the backup quarterback Aiden Gendron in the game.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians on their own 38-yard line.
In the backfield.
Jackson Haddock, quarterback for the Indians.
So here's Hart. And this is Gremlich, and Gremlich burrows his way out to the 40-yard line. Evan Dupross was there to make the stop.
Moves the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Only a short gain.
Gain of 2 on the play. It will be 2nd and 8.
2nd and long now for Dartmouth High. I thought the Indians would spread them out more and throw the football a little bit more, but perhaps the ball is wet. It's not raining.
No, it's kind of been a conservative game plan so far for the Indians.
Andrews on the
And
carry.
this is Marcus Andrews. Andrews still running with it. He's got himself a 1st down in a gain of 11. Runs it inside Apponequet territory. Now they're going to back him up a little bit. Still going to give him the 1st down, but they're going to spot the football at the 48. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to move the sticks.
Oh, I thought he was definitely before the sticks.
Yeah, a little
Enough for an Indian 1st down.
conversation going on between the officials. That was enough for a 1st down. So the Indians get a new set of downs from their own 48-yard line as Hart comes to the huddle. Hart's thrown for 4 touchdowns on the season. Rush for 2 more. Gremlich's got 5 touchdowns in 3 games. Hart, here comes the rush. He's got speed. He's got plenty of running room ahead of him. Inside the 40, down the sideline goes Hart, still on his feet, and Jackson Hart's going to take it in from 52 yards out.
Jackson Hart.
That was a heck of a run. I think they were looking downfield to go to look at Burgo, who kind of had a one-on-one coverage on the outside, but smart play. That's what they, Ricky White wants. If it's not there, run it. He's a good enough athlete and just avoids the last-second tackle. can hear the Dartmouth coaches up there saying Louis okay to go in. You can see
I saw Louis Freitas run right in front of me, and hopefully the young man is okay. And now I think Jackson wants a timeout. The Indians have the lead now with just under 3 minutes to go at 9-6. And let's look down. It is Louis Freitas, and let's look on at the replay one more time of that outstanding run. What an athlete this young man is.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about before, he's a lacrosse player. He's good at evading the rushers and just gets the outside and uses his athletic ability to beat the pursuit and shake off that last tackle. And there was nobody even close to him after that. So I mean, that's he's a smart enough kid who's been around football long enough that he knows that, it's the end of the half, we're down. Don't do anything silly. Tuck it and go. And you could hear the Dartmouth coaches up above us saying, run, 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 run. So. They're totally fine with that. Obviously, if it takes it 50 yards for a touchdown, they're definitely fine with it. But, nothing silly, no mistakes right before the half. So, the momentum back on Dartmouth's side here.
So, Louis Freitas, who was injured just moments ago, back in there now to attempt a point after touchdown. Gendron holds, Louis kicks. Short kick, not a typical Freitas kick, and that is short and wide to the right.
And the kick is no good.
So the point after touchdown. Both teams have tried it. Apponequet tried for the 2. The Indians tried for the 1. We got an odd score, Andrew, with just under 3 to go. The Indians holding on to a 3-point lead at 9-6.
I didn't see this coming, but it's and I think I saw Laura Lopes that she had Dartmouth winning 35-7 or something like that. So Dartmouth's going to have to put it on in the second half, and they're going to go up to that. But, I mean, we saw this in the Stain game, too, where, Dartmouth didn't have a great half, but they came out in the second half, and they had a totally different mindset, totally different offense, and they kind of put it on 30-something points in the second half. So they have that ability to do that. So, I mean, I'm sure there'll be some adjustments at the half, but, if you're Apponequet, I would assume if you get a drive with 2:50 to go, I mean, they're not a high, quick scoring offense, but got a chance to maybe tie it or take the lead and go into the half, you're thrilled.
Gendron, number 15, will do the kicking off for the Indians. As Freitas attempted the point after touchdown, and Gendron high end over end down to the 20-yard line, and we have whistles blowing here. Did he call for the fair catch?
Put his hand over his head. It looked like a fair catch, so I mean.
And he's saying, my bad, coach. Hey, for you folks that are looking at some halftime activity, I got an idea for you. Go to Faye's, Sail Loft, Friendly Pizza. Get yourself something to eat, because the Dartmouth High School Band is not participating this evening due to the inclement weather. And the forecast doesn't look good, although the rain is held off. So if you're looking to see the outstanding award-winning band, they will not be participating tonight. So go get yourself a nice snack. As Rex Ryan would say, let's go for a snack. Now I'm told they're performing in a show tomorrow. Wish the producers would tell you this stuff before the game instead of during the game, as Apponequet takes it down on first down. And Tommy Quinn's in there right away for the Indians.
Yeah, better defensive play there by Burgo to stay home and make that tackle. I mean, I think probably, during a timeout or something, Coach Martin will definitely tell those guys they got to be disciplined and stay home and not let that happen. Oh, Doc Noon just showing us some weather report here, and looks like the radar is not looking good for the second half. There's some yellow and red coming our way.
Clock is moving. Apponequet taking their time. They trail by 3. Looking at second down and 9 yards to go.
Lakers.
Sear going to get out of his hands quickly. Near side. Falls incomplete. Waller was the intended receiver, and that wasn't even close.
No, and I'm not sure if Apponequet is, did they not? I wouldn't want to give the ball back to Dartmouth with a minute or 2 minutes to go. Just a tough pass in this game. Looks like this guy went inside a little bit more than outside, but stops the clock with 1:51 on 3rd and long. So, I mean, does Dartmouth make a stop here and call a timeout, maybe hope for a bad punt or a good return and get back into position to get 3 or another score on the board before the half?
So Sear looking at 3rd and long. It's going to roll to the near side. Being chased, still being chased. Throws near side, got a completion to Ryan Pont. And that's going to be awfully close to the first down they were looking for.
Pushed out of bounds by Jackson High.
And that's going to be very close.
Yeah, it looks close. I mean, I can't tell from the far side.
I think it's going to be
right there.
It's going to be short. They're not moving the chain gain along the far side.
It almost looked like he bobbled the ball too. And I thought maybe they would call it incomplete, but must have had it on there.
And now they're going to ask for an official timeout. They're going to bring in the chains from the far sideline. Clock stopped, 1:44 to go, opening half. Hope you enjoyed this telecast of Dartmouth High School football. Jim and Andrew Thompson here. Jeff Miller-Martin doing the spotting tonight. And Doc Nunes, our famous school committee member, on the public address. It's a long way to come across the way. Let's see, they're going to stretch it out right in front of Coach White. And it's a first down.
By the nose of a football, it's a first down.
So unless a turnover is committed by Apponequet, the Indians may not get the football here for the rest of the half. Only 1:44 to go.
Yeah, I mean, for Apponequet to come out and throw on this drive was kind of interesting to me because they haven't done much of it the first 2 quarters, really. So dangerous pass too. I mean, you're rolling out to the short side of the field, and they're very lucky that ball wasn't tipped or intercepted and got the first down. But still a long way to go for their offense.
Sear, straight back, throws, got a man, got a first down across the 40 out to the 47-yard line.
Nice play by Sear. Stand back and just easy pitch and catch across the middle.
Run down by Michael Hawk.
1st and 10 Apponequet now throwing the football. Sear, sideline throw. Got a completion to Colin Sear. That's 2 catches in a row for Colin.
Completed to Colin Sears. Marcus
Andrews in on the stop.
Gain of 7. It will be
Second down and 2 yards to go now. Sear looks very comfortable, Andrew, throwing the football.
Yeah, he's not panicking, not doing anything silly.
And he throws this one into the crowd.
That's smart.
Sears pass is thrown away.
I don't understand why, the wing tee is effective, but I mean, you can mix and match a little bit with this. I mean, he's proven that he can throw the ball, and he's not doing anything crazy with the ball, and his guys are catching it. So, I mean, I like what they're doing on this drive, mixing it up.
Ball is on the Indian 46-yard line.
Jolly's been quiet on this drive. In the game, 3rd down, short. You'd think he'd get the touch here. He's 19 to the left of the quarterback. Sear straight back. Here comes the rush, and he overthrows it in the secondary. Strong rush in there by Jason Martin of the Indians.
Yeah, nice play by Martin there.
Pressure on the play by Jason Martin. It will be 4th and 3.
Martin just came right off the edge. No one even blocked him. So, I mean, that was good play by Martin and forces a quick pass.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and short. They're going to go with a 1-back set. That's Jolly to the left of Sear. They're going to throw. Sear downfield's got a man open and just off his fingertips. That was Jolly, perhaps their best athlete. The Indians dodged the bullet.
Yeah, he's going to kick himself for that one. I mean, you get it to your go-to guy. You had to step on him. And, again, a nice ball thrown by Sear and just right over the fingertips. And he caught it. That might have gone the distance. So very lucky for Dartmouth. And now let's see what Dartmouth does here with 44 seconds left to go in the half when ball almost at midfield.
That was Hawk back there along with Grumlick, and they both were beaten. So the Indians dodge one there. Now they have a chance with 44 ticks of the stadium clock from just across their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10. And we know this young fella, Jackson Hart, just scored from long range.
For the Indians.
We know he could throw it. And he keeps it. Hart's got running room.
On the carry.
Hart's still on his feet.
It's going to go again.
Hart's got plenty of room. Hart's going to take it in again.
Way.
Twice in a row, this time from 54 yards out.
Flag. You got
Jackson Hart and a flag down as well.
He was already in the end zone when the flag got thrown out.
Let's look on. He had plenty of running room. I don't know why a foul would be committed. Let's look on. No one's being touched in there. Oh,
Spike.
personal foul. Spiked it.
You know, they had one of these, I guess, apparently in the last game against ORR. I guess, I think it was Burgo scored and kind of flipped the ball over his head after scoring. And, you know,
Illegal
these.
block in the back.
Oh, block in the back. You know,
I don't know what you know, but I know that official's been around a long time, and he's a darn good one. And he didn't make that call from that. There was no flag from the 50 to the 20. And it didn't look like anything was happening downfield within our camera purview. So let's get on with it. They got to get the chains across the way. You got to get those guys situated first. Now they're ready to go, and so is Hart. Points came off the board. Hart rolls right. Looking, throws, got a man down at the 10-yard line. That's Jalen Adams on the reception. And he's down just inside the 10-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 25 seconds to go.
that's good pitch and catch, first down, and get some good yardage and out of bounds. Stops the clock. So, you know, if you're Dartmouth, you got plenty of time. I'm sure they have some timeouts left. I'm not sure how many they've used so far in the first half, but they got one left. So,
Ball is on the 12-yard line.
Second down and about 4. Ball on the far hash. Here's Hart with a quick pitch. And looking for room. Still on his feet. That's Andrews. And Andrews takes it in for the score.
Touchdown. Marcus Andrews on a
Nice
Marcus
run.
Andrews with a beautiful run there. Puts the Indians up 15-6.
So this is the beauty of having a kid like Andrews on your team. He can get to the corner, stops quick, gets in, gets upfield, and just drags the defender into the end zone. He's a tough kid, tough runner for his size. I mean, he's not the easiest guy to take down, but nice run, quick drive, quick hitting offense. And I think now if you're Apponequet, you say, oh boy, you know, we had the offense moving, but
We had a touchdown.
yeah,
If you're Apponequet, you're going, you got to be kidding me. With just under a minute to go, our best player beats the Indian secondary, drops it right in the breadbasket. Indians come down hot with a spectacular run, and Andrews with the finish. And Ricky's going for the 2 with Louis Freitas being injured. Looks right, throws right, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Nice play by Jackson Moore of Apponequet. So the points after touchdown, not so good for either team tonight. 16 seconds left on the clock. Indians lead it by a score of 15-6.
Apponequet 6.
Go figure.
yeah. I mean, it was more excitement in the last 50 seconds of this game and a half than it was most of the first, second quarter. But I mean, it was an interesting way for Apponequet to go throwing, which they had more success almost than they did running in their running team. And then, unfortunately, you give the ball back to Dartmouth, and they do what they do best. Is they're going to hit you quick and fast, and you know, 2 plays later, they're inside the 10-yard line, and you know, there's still 16 seconds left. So I mean, that's your fear if you're Apponequet, saying these kids can score at any moment. And now it's, you know, facing a 15-6 lead going into the half.
Is Sam Madden graduated the same year Andrew did?
You're behind me.
A year behind you. Just wasn't smart enough to get into your class, if I recall.
Yeah.
And, you know, he had some issues. No, Sam was part of the family growing up. Great kid. Indians lucky to have him in the school system, not only as a football coach. So Gendron now, high end over end kick. Going to be taken down at the 12-yard line. And the Indians down there to get the kickoff returner down. That's punt. And 9 seconds remain in the half.
You saw Rothwell on the tackle.
Rothwell made the tackle on the special teams for the Indians. Indian coach is still upstairs. Usually they're gone by now, but with this newfound passing attack from Apponequet, they're going to stick around for the final 9. Sear. Here comes the rush, and down he goes.
Saz attempt to pass.
Burgo.
That's Burgo. Donovan Burgo ends the half with a sack of Sear, and that will end the first quarter here from the stadium. Our score: Dartmouth High School 15, Apponequet 6. A reminder once again, the Dartmouth High School Marching Band will not be participating tonight. They're in a big event tomorrow. We wish them all the best from everyone here at DCTV, and of course all the town folks wish nothing but great honors ahead for the Dartmouth High School Marching Band. So go to a local restaurant, order a pizza, go get a beer, a coffee, a tea, do something in the next 12 minutes. That's when we'll be back. See you soon.
Competition, the sacrifice, and team unity are the cornerstones of life for each and every one of us here.
Never in my wildest dreams. And when you're on chemo, you do have wild dreams. Did I ever think I would be inducted into this Hall of Fame?
My Dartmouth High School athletic days are some of my fondest memories.
I wish all of you in one day of your life could feel what this feels like. To do something you love for years and to be honored like this.
A Hall of Fame is something that is a great accolade. It's something that, we've all walked into that front area at Dartmouth High School and seen them pictures on the wall. It's such an honor to be able to have my face on there.
Dartmouth Pride is more of, wearing green, wearing Dartmouth across your chest, being part of a team, being part of a family, and basically just the spirit of it, having the Dartmouth Pride to get you through those 4 years.
So much more than just these stats and these wins and these titles. It's this passion, this contagious feeling of Dartmouth athletics, and its legacy. It has so much heritage, and it's passed on year after year because of people who are here tonight, because of the coaches and all that they do.
Your team of state champions, the Dartmouth High School champions of Division III.
Wow. Oh, this team has been wonderful.
Touchdown, Jordan Todman from 60 yards out.
You're going to get knocked down, you're going to hit, you're going to have a little pain, a little aggravation, and you got to understand that you've got to get back in the game. And I think that's life. We all get knocked down in life, and you got to get back and play the game of life and play it hard with a great deal of enthusiasm. And I think that's where I hope that they'd always do that.
Dartmouth pride, let us welcome to the field our Dartmouth football team!
Another big crowd here tonight at the stadium.
Welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center.
We're ready to go here from the stadium.
That will go. Coach Lassie getting her team fired up. What a game.
Nothing fancy, just end the game.
Not returned, and the point goes to the Indians. It deflected in! Oh, what a a save.
The Indians get the point.
What a solid hit.
Goal! Did she score? Yes, she does!
They may not catch him. Puts the Indians on the board.
The Indians will win it.
The crowd is going crazy.
Wow! Dartmouth is going to the Final Four game!
The competition, the sacrifice, and team unity are the cornerstones of life for each and every one of us here.
Never in my wildest dreams. And when you're on chemo, you do have wild dreams. Did I ever think I would be inducted into this Hall of Fame?
My Dartmouth High School athletic days are some of my fondest memories.
I wish all of you in one day of your life could feel what this feels like. To do something you love for years and to be honored like this.
A Hall of Fame is something that is a great accolade. It's something that, we've all walked into that front area at Dartmouth High School and seen them pictures on the wall. It's such an honor to be able to have my face on there.
Dartmouth pride is more of, wearing green, wearing Dartmouth across your chest, being part of a team, being part of a family, and basically just the spirit of it, having the Dartmouth pride to get you through those 4 years.
So much more than just these stats and these wins and these titles. It's this passion, this contagious feeling of Dartmouth athletics, and its legacy. It has so much heritage, and it's passed on year after year because of people who are here tonight, because of the coaches and all that they do.
Your team of state champions, the Dartmouth High School champions of Division III.
Wow. Oh, this team has been wonderful.
Touchdown, Jordan Todman from 60 yards out.
You're going to get knocked down, you're going to get hit, you're going to have a little pain, a little aggravation, and you got to understand that you've got to get back in the game. And I think that's life. We all get knocked down in life, and you got to get back and play the game of life and play it hard with a great deal of enthusiasm. And I think that's where I hope that they'd always do that.
Welcome back, everyone. Unfortunately, no halftime show for the fine folks in Dartmouth and you folks tuning in worldwide on YouTube Live. Indians set to kick it away here in the third. They have the lead at 15-6, in which has been a very strange, but in an odd way, a very entertaining game, Andrew.
Yeah, the first and second quarter mostly kind of a drag. Last minute, 2 minutes to go in the first half were very exciting for both teams. For the most of the first half, Apponequet should be very happy how they played and how they handled their offense. They were slow, doing what they need to do with their wing tee. Had Dartmouth's offense off the field. So, unfortunately, the last couple minutes to go in the half, they lost that, and Dartmouth had some big plays with Hart with his legs and, moving the ball down the field. So, if you're Apponequet, you got to take the good with the bad, and if you're Dartmouth, you got to say, we got some momentum. Let's put it down here in the second half.
So we're ready to go. Gendron will kick it away. Louis Freitas out with an injury at this point. Haven't heard any updates from him. Line drive kick down to about to the 10. This is punt, and punt is whacked and finally slammed to the ground as he got across the 20 to the 21-yard line. But he took a couple of big hits here. Brennan Carter, Rothwell there as well. Apponequet now will come out. First possession of the second half. They trail by 15-6. They started the game out of the wing tee. And in the last several minutes of the first half, Andrew, they said, you know what? Caden Sear can throw it. And they had a sure touchdown to the best player, Brody Jolly, with a couple minutes left in the half behind the Indian secondary, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
Indians took possession and scored. That's the difference in the ballgame.
That was a big touchdown. It's tough to ditch your offense, but I'd say, hey, we had some good success. Let's go back to it. Don't come back out and slow it down. I mean, you're behind.
That was Jolly on the first down carry. And he wedges his way out for a 2-yard gain. Jalen Adams in on the tackle for the Indians. I think perhaps the Indians were starting to crowd the line of scrimmage. The backers were coming up a little bit. And that's the time to throw over their heads. And I think that's what may have happened toward the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of lull you to sleep, with the run inside, and then catch you sleeping.
Here's Jolly looking for room. Jolly twisting, turning, finally taken down. Michael Figueredo there for the Indians.
Although he didn't make the tackle, Jalen Adams was the man on that play because he set the outside boundary, made him go back inside, which is what you want to do with a runner like Jolly. So a good play there by Jalen Adams.
Third down and long 5 to go here for Apponequet. This is their first possession of the second half. They trail by a score of 15-6. I'm Jim Thompson. He's Andrew Thompson. Jeff Miller-Martin doing the scouting here tonight. Got the glasses on, field glasses, doing the spotting up here in the booth. And they keep it on the ground. Jolly looking to square his shoulders, got himself a first down. They don't have him down yet, and they finally do as he gets it out to the 39-yard line. Michael Hawk over there for the Indians. Not before Apponequet gets the first down of the second half.
Yep. Once Jolly can get to that second half of the linebackers, he's hard to bring down. And again, they do a good job of getting that little crease to the outside, getting Jolly some running room. And, they get a 12-yard gain by Jolly's run. So, I mean, they can move the ball. They just got to get it in the end zone, which has been their issue so far.
1st and 10. This is Jolly, scoots across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. Short gain there. Michael Hawk once again tripped up the Laker running back, and not before he picked up 3. Our official weatherman in the booth here tonight said that the showers are right around the corner. Might be Font's corner. I don't know what corner he's talking about. Here's Jolly. Jolly trying to get out to the 45. He does. It's going to leave Apponequet short by about 4 yards and a third down coming their way.
What's nice about Apponequet, what they did in the first half is, you can throw the ball now. So now you kind of have a little bit of, an advantage against Dartmouth. They played all week long waiting for the wing tee. Now if he came throwing, so it's a nice A nice little mix-up you feel comfortable with if you're Apponequet. You can actually throw the ball here.
It was Tommy Quinn making another stop for the Indians. Long list of Quinns, I may add, have come through this program. And I'm old enough to remember every single one of them. Here's Sear. Barlow looking for the first down. He's going to come up just a hair short. Down by about a yard. That was Ray Gremlick on the stop. It'll be 4th down and short.
What was that guy saying? It's first down.
It's not even close from up here. They rush to the line of scrimmage. Indians crowded defensively. There's Jolly. Look out. Jolly's got the first. Snuggles his way down to the 46-yard line. That's enough for an Apponequet first down. And one single arm by an Indian defender got him to the ground. Otherwise, he was on his way to pay dirt. 1st and 10, Apponequet. This is what they did, Andrew, in their opening drive against the Indians to start this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're Apponequet, you got to be happy with how you've been playing. It's, you're getting your 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. And then what they did when they actually scored is when Jolly broke it for 40. You kind of wait for that big hitting and waiting for someone to not be disciplined on the line, and you get up to the second level, and then you can break it.
Here's Sear throwing deep near sidelines. Got a guy out there and threw his hands. And he is hurt. That's Dylan Bradley.
And again, for
Marcus Andrew on back there defensively for the Indians.
For a team that's not known for throwing the ball, for Sear to throw this ball only where his guy can get it is huge if you're offense. Like, that was a 20, 25-yard pass, and it's, between the sideline and his ball, it's the only guy who can make the play. So, I mean, it's a nice little thrown ball just outside the stretch of arms of Barlow. I can't tell if he hurt his fingers.
It looks like his wrist. It looked like he was ready to get up, and a sharp pain came across the old wrist. We've had a few stoppages in play here this evening. I see he's up on the near sideline. Sure. We're going to look and see. Someone may have stepped on his hand. Let's see. Ouch.
Ow. Yeah, that hurts.
That definitely would sting. They're bringing out the golf cart. So we have a stoppage in play. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back. Back out here at 2nd down and 10. I was talking to myself, I guess. And I hear the coaches upstairs asking for a timeout as they didn't like the defense. What I was saying, I guess our mics were off, was the some guy here from the stadium brought the golf cart out. And the young man from Apponequet looked like his hand was stepped on. But Andrew notified me that he's missing a Titleist 3, and that was a golf cart from Allendale. And Andrew paid a lot of money. He likes that Titleist brand. So I don't know what exactly that guy was doing. We have a school committee member with us up in the booth. Maybe he can, the guy's working overtime, and maybe he just wanted to get on TV. There was no need for him to be driving on the field other than, maybe he was going for a pizza or something.
I don't know.
What do you think? Going for a Dartmouth High School marching band hot dog downstairs?
The only thing I think of is if he was on the Dartmouth sideline, they were going to scoot him across to the Apponequet side, but...
I don't think he was going to do handstands going across the field, did you? I think he was going to walk across.
Yeah.
But the young fella got up. He seems to be okay, and we wish him the best. As this quarter's starting to drag now, it's 7:09. Still awaiting the rain.
2nd and 10 for the Lakers.
Sear, hands off. Jolly, he's got room. Jolly to the outside, looking for the first down. Avoids a tackler. Picks up 12. And a first down as Gremlick finally forced him out of bounds. But it's another first down for Apponequet.
Hey, he's a nice runner. I mean, he doesn't go 100 miles an hour. He kind of slowly lets the blockers come in front of him. He's shifty enough to see a hole and go with it. It goes a long way when your offense isn't throwing the ball. And he's a nice back to have. He doesn't go backwards, which is a big thing in this offense. So he's definitely a weapon out there.
Jolly.
Jolly again on the carry. Brought down
He's
by
taken down by Tommy Quinn. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. They may give him a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and long for the Lakers. They trail in this one by a score of 15-6. The third quarter seems like an eternity. There's been an injury or two and timeouts. There's Barlow. No, that's not. That's a new guy. Dupress in there, 17. Mike Figueredo on the stop for the Indians. They'll give him a short gain of a couple. 3rd down and 7 now for Apponequet.
I think Apponequet was lucky to get anything out of that play. A couple Indians are in the backfield, missed tackles. Got to stay home and stay disciplined and just make those tackles in this offense and set them for a long. It would have been a 3rd and 8. Now it's almost like a 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 7, the scoreboard said. So I mean, it's Apponequet can throw now, so you got to be ready for everything.
And they give it to Jolly. Jolly's got a first down and more. He's down to the 15-yard line. Finally tackled in the secondary by Ray Gremlick. Another first down for Apponequet.
Just a easy get to the outside, and he's fast enough to beat the inside rush. So, get him in space. He's fast. He's a big boy to take down. He's taking a toll on the Indians on the ends. You can see a lot of substitutions in and out. You can see Gendron in there. It's a freshman coming out for Adams, and Burgo's getting subbed in and out. So it's taking a toll.
Here's Jolly looking for room. Got the sideline. He's forced out of bounds along the far side by Marcus Andrews. This Jolly's quite an athlete.
Yeah, and again, he just waits and waits and just kind of doesn't try to force anything. He's just waiting for a hole, and he just can accelerate and get to that outside. And he's kind of slashing Dartmouth right now, 1st and goal.
4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Apponequet.
Spotted at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Caden Sear, the quarterback. Indian defense. Few subs in there, and now 13 goes down. That's Marcus Andrews.
Official timeout on the field.
Well, this may be one of the longest third quarters in recent memory, as Andrews just fell to the ground, perhaps with a cramp, I would assume. He's walking under his own power as he walks off. You look on at the Lakers sideline. Head coach is Zane Fife of Apponequet. And if I remember correctly, he was a pretty good athlete. I think he even went there. He was a pretty good player.
I don't recall.
That's Coach Martin in your screen. He sits on the Hall of Fame committee, and I'm a proud member of that committee. And one night I walked into the high school. He goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to the meeting." He goes, "That's tomorrow night." I said to him, "I want a good seat. I want to sit next to Mike Shea. I came early, 24 hours early. I wanted to sit next to the chairman." He just escorted me to the door.
First and goal for Apponequet.
Jolly bouncing it to the outside, breaks the tackle, and waltzes into the end zone for an Apponequet score.
4-yard touchdown run.
Now we got ourselves a ball game.
We do. And again, it's Charlie just kind of, just watch him bounce down the line here. Nothing crazy, just waits and waits. Sees his hole and goes, and he's a big boy to take down one person. Looks like a mean runner. Shoved the kid in the end zone.
Yeah, he gets in the end zone. He just shoved the Dartmouth kid like, I just scored, get out of my way. There's a good look at 19. One of the better runners we've seen over the last couple of years here at the stadium.
Going for 2 points.
So the point after touchdowns tonight have not been successful. Here's Sear, and he's going to get in there. So the 2-point conversion works. And we got ourselves a 1-point game here at the stadium with 4:57 to go.
Yeah, Sear, I mean, he's shown he's a good athlete too, and he can throw. He's doesn't run too much, but he's a big kid. I mean, he just kind of scooted right in there and just dove across the end line. And Dartmouth needs to kind of refocus on their line and go back to the reads and gaps, and don't overread, don't try to do too much. Just stay home and make the plays on defense. And I think they're a little worried that they're going to bounce to the outside. You just got to keep that outside contained, force things back into your pursuit. And I know they practice that almost every day. The pursuit drill is a big thing at Dartmouth. So I mean, just do what you're supposed to do and you'll be all right. And it's kind of letting these big plays and 10, 12, 13-yard runs by Jolly are killing them.
So the Lakers have pulled to within 1, 15-14. Tremblay to kick it off for Apponequet. 4:57 to go. We've already played about 45 minutes of time here in the third. Boots it out of there, and that's Michael Hawk, the return man, and Hawk gets it across the 35 out to the 37-yard line, where he's wrapped up there by Ryan Pont of the special teams. There's a good look at Mike Hawk right there. 1st and 10 Indians, only leading by a single digit, 1 point.
Many games 14-15, but
seems like a Red Sox score of this year.
Well, it's the first series for Dartmouth in the second half, so feels like forever since they've been on offense. So hopefully they can get some the momentum they had late in the second quarter going here.
Andrews in motion. He's got it. He's got the 40. He's got midfield. He's got speed. He may be gone. They're not going to catch him. He's going to go all the way for an Indian touchdown. 62 yards. Goes Marcus Andrews. No flags.
Well, we've talked about how fast he's been all year long, and there it is. Get to the outside, and nobody, not even close to being touched, and you can see how fast he is. I mean, number 3 couldn't keep up, and even 7 there with the angle. Sire couldn't get that. So I mean, we've talked about all year long that he's a fast kid in the area. He's a weapon on offense, and just shows there. And unfortunately for the guys on defense for Dartmouth, they're going to go right back out. But
so Louis Freitas is going to come in to attempt a point after touchdown. Shaken up in the first half. His last extra point was not Louis at his best. A very strong leg, and he seemed like he struggled on the last try. Let's see what he can do. Bad snap, and there's the kick by Louis, that's the way he normally kicks them.
And the kick is good.
I think he just likes kicking at the windows.
He does. I think he likes kicking at the windows. He got one there, and the Indians up their lead, 22-14. So Apponequet takes all this time, 6 minutes and 26 seconds to go all the way downfield to get a score. And then within one flash of an Andrews run of 62 yards, Indians had the 1-point lead, now up 22-14. A tale of two offenses.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, it's kind of the story of both offenses all year, what they're geared to be. I mean, Dartmouth's is speed and hit you quick, and Apponequet's going to break you down, and, slowly, methodically move the way downfield. So, I mean, but, Dartmouth doesn't have much time to recoup on defense and figure out what they want to do, so they're right back at it. So hopefully they can figure out quickly, with some time with special teams to figure out what they did wrong and come up with a plan to stop Jolly and get a stand.
Maiden Gendron will be doing the kickoff duties.
Barlow and Ryan Pond back deep.
Barlow and Pont back deep.
For the Indians.
They run a player on late. Gendron awaits the officials. They're ready to go. Good, solid kick down inside the 5. And that's Pont. And Pont is rattled and dropped as he got up to about the 17-yard line. Brady Oliveira making the stop for the Indians. So Apponequet will start deep within their own territory. They'll spot the ball at the 18-yard line. The third quarter that just won't quit still has 4.5 minutes left. The last time they had it, they methodically moved it down the field, putting the football in the belly of Jolly. Here's a good look at him, number 19. This is Barlow. He's got running room. He's got plenty of space, still going. As he gets inside Indian territory down to the 35-yard line, finally wrapped up in the secondary by Marcus Andrews. So a quick strike offense from Apponequet gets him right deep in Indian territory.
Yeah, Barlow's got some speed. I mean, he shows that. Jackson Hart with the chase, and Andrews was backpedaling, running, try to get a better angle, come down the field. I mean, that's a big play. I mean, that's what Apponequet hasn't really done all game. But when they break them, they're in game-changing, field-changing plays. So.
And they run it this time. And that was Barlow. Peter Carrero credited with the tackle, and boom.
Yep, nice play. Good, beat the block.
Michael Figueredo there as well, number 54.
Yeah, Dartmouth's D-line hasn't done much of that all night, so nice play there.
On the play, it will be 2nd and 11.
Indians are playing a non-league schedule this year. And the way the playoff system works is probably to their advantage. Play a lot of local schools their size. There's Jolly looking for room, lowers his head, and he just pushes the pile forward. Gets it down to the 32-yard line. Jason Martin there for the Indians. 3rd down, we'll call it a long 6.
Dartmouth had similar to this last time and couldn't get off the field, so hopefully they can get a stop here and force a 4th down and 5 or 6, but you're Apponequet. I think you're going for it at this point.
And they're going to run it this way, and the Indians trip them up in the backfield. That's Barlow.
Barlow on the carry. Tommy Quinn on the tackle.
Nice play by Mike Hawk, I think, made it in the backfield. Missed the tackle, but kind of threw off the timing of the play. So
yeah, that was Michael Hawk.
Michael Hawk also went on the tackle.
But those are the dangerous plays. If you miss that tackle, he can bounce to the outside because he's the end. So, I mean, that's a nice play by Hawk, but you got to be disciplined on those. If you miss, that's when Jolly broke it the last time for the touchdown. So
So they'll be going for it here on 4th down. 4th and a long 6. Caden Sear. It's got Barlow and Jolly to each side. Gonna throw it quick over the middle, and it's caught for a 1st down. Nice grab by Dylan Bradley.
Nice play. It's kind of a quick hitter up the seam. Almost made the play there. Don't know what number that was. Who almost had the interception, but nice quick hitting play there by Apponequet.
He lined up at the tight end spot. Haven't thrown to the tight end all game, and quick slant, 1st down. Keep the possession of the football, which they're very good at. So a big 4th down pickup for Apponequet. They'll run it on the ground. Here's Jolly, look out. He's in the secondary. He's going for the pylon, and he's got it. Another touchdown for this young fella.
Touchdown run
from 20 yards out.
by Brody Jolly.
And they're within 2.
Jolly, I mean, he's just a very good running back. I mean, just the way he has a little jump cut to the outside. And for Apponequet, I mean, I don't know who they play the rest of the year, but I know they, what are they, 1-2 on the year?
They are, yes.
Had a big win last week against Seekonk, but I mean, I wouldn't want to play them if I was a school their size or in their division. I mean, they're not a walkover.
Going to tie the ball game. Sear, he's in again. No, he's going to be held short. Oh, he had an opening there and just didn't get it across.
Is that Jackson Hart making the tackle? I couldn't see who made that tackle. Somebody stoned him.
Let's look on. He had plenty of room right there. Boom.
Yeah, Jackson Hart and is it Martin there? Jackson Hart and Martin, 2 guys that hit hard. So, I mean, nice play with them to stop it right before they get in.
So the clock is stopped here at the stadium. There's your score. Indians 22, Apponequet 20, 54 seconds to go in what's been a long, long 3rd quarter. But entertaining, that's for sure. Boy, it's a pleasure to watch Brody Jolly run the football. He's outstanding. And as you say, he's not overly fast. He kind of picks and chooses where he's going, and then he turns on the jets. Lets the game come to him. It seems like it's an easy read for him.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing at a different speed. He's not forcing it. He's just kind of, all right, I'm going to go here, and then, and he's a big kid. So, I mean, if you get one-on-one with a cornerback, I mean, I know Andrews is a tough kid, but, I mean, just the size differential is out there one-on-one. It's a tough tackle.
Well, you give Apponequet credit. They started from their own 18-yard line after a long touchdown run by the Indians. You figure the Indians have them right where they want them. Late in the 3rd quarter, they got the lead, and all of a sudden Apponequet breaks a couple of long runs. Jolly takes it in for yet another touchdown, and we have a 2-point game with 54 seconds to go in the 3rd.
You're looking at that big play by Bradley. Everybody's so focused on Jolly. Bradley took it and had a 30, 40-yard run, almost took it to the house again. So you got to pay attention to kind of everybody, not just Jolly at this point.
Left footer rides it out. Down to the 15. This is Michael Hawk. Hawk's looking for a hold. Hawk still got it, still on his feet as he crosses the 35. He's tripped up at about his own 39-yard line. Good return by Hawk.
Yeah, he's done a nice job coming in for Louis Freitas as a backup on the kick return team. But
actually going to spot the football at the Indian 40-yard line. They'll have 1st and 10. 46 ticks on the stadium clock in the 3rd.
1st and 10 for the Indians.
Jet sweep coming this way. Andrews scored on a long run and gets shoved out of bounds late. And here come the flags from all over the place.
Yeah, that's a dangerous play with how close the stands are, too. I mean,
flag on the play.
It might have been Jolly.
Yeah, it was Jolly. It was right in front of us. We saw it coming down the line. He's coming full speed from his linebacker spot, but Sometimes the frustration is just a little too much, and not a very smart play and a dangerous play to boot. I mean, you don't want to hit somebody hit the cement wall.
So the referees confer. They march it upfield.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
So you hear Doc Nunes in the background. Dead ball foul. Moves the football to the Apponequet 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Dartmouth. 40 seconds to go in the never-ending third quarter.
I'm sure Jolly's going to get an ear from the coach, but I mean, he's got to be smart on that too. I mean, you kind of have a chance here, and then you're going to give Dartmouth a free 15 yards after a gain of 8. So, I mean, it's not the ideal situation for him right now.
Gremlick, haven't heard much from him, but he's got plenty of room. Busts it down inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. Gain of 8. Jolly playing both ways, made the stop for Apponequet. But we haven't heard much from Gremlick here in the second half, Andrew.
No, they haven't been on the field that much to begin with. But, I mean, he's their kind of their go-to guy. And big plays by Hart early on, and then Andrews and Gremlick's kind of had an easier night in the workload.
2nd and a long 2. Indians looking to answer. Here's Hart off the ball fake, and Jackson's going to be very close to that first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, it looks like the referees are pointing first down.
Yep, they're pointing first down, and that ends the third quarter here from the stadium. Our score, Dartmouth High School 22, Apponequet High School 20. Final 12 minutes coming your way here by DCTV. You notice the boss is in town, Peter Chase. We saw him earlier. He's the boss, and he comes up and gives us our marching orders. I've had 27 years of him telling me what to do, and I've had 2 wives in that same amount of time, Andrew. I don't think I'm good at directions, do you?
You listen so well.
So tomorrow, if you're not doing anything in town, come on out to the stadium. Dartmouth High School award-winning band. They're in a competition on their home field. I believe that starts at 6 o'clock. And I think the Indian band, from what I understand, is coming on at 8:15, but don't hold me to it. So if you're driving on Slocum Road, you got nothing to do, stop in tomorrow night, see the Dartmouth High School award-winning band, led by Doc Nunes. He's a major contributor. Do you know, Andrew, that 27-wheeler they got that drives around town with all the stuff in it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got a CDL license for that, just in case the driver calls in sick.
Getting off the road.
Yeah, I mean, they call Doc for everything. Well, that's why he's so important on that school committee. They need someone to clean up after a meeting. He's right there. I know I voted for him, Andrew, 75 times before they finally caught me.
Yeah.
They did. It was Doc himself saying, "What are you doing? One's enough." I said, "Okay, Doc, I was just trying to help you out." 1st and 10 Indians. They got the lead at 22-20.
Fourth quarter, 1st and 10 for the Indians on the Apponequet 31-yard line.
Too wide to the near side. Gremlick behind the quarterback, and Ray's got it. Breaks through the first wave of tacklers, and boy, just forcing his way forward. Jolly, 195 pounds of him defensively, makes the stop for Apponequet. Not before Gremlick picked up a solid 6-yard gain. That was a tough run, Andrew.
Yeah, it's a tough run. I mean, it just he might have the freshest legs out of the backfield right now, but.
Notice hands on hips, both teams.
2nd and 5 for the Indians.
There's the fake jet sweep. Throw wide open and dropped. Oh, Ray, if he had that to do over again. Well-designed play, and Gremlick, the running back, couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, nicely developed play. Gremlick was wide open, too. It's unfortunate for Dartmouth. Nicely drawn-up play. Perfect timing for that. Would have been an easy walk, first down, and probably more.
Well, they'll be looking at 3rd down, 5 yards to go. 2-down territory for Hart and his teammates. And Hart off the ball fake. He's got running room. Look out. Hart's got one man to beat, stiff arms him, and reaches down to about the 5-yard line. Jackson Hart doing it all here tonight.
Nice play by Hart to read that. Get up the middle and just get upfield. Nothing fancy there.
3-yard line. It is 1st and goal for the Indians on the Apponequet 3-yard line.
So they spot him down at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal. Indians clinging to a 2-point lead. 10:47 to go in the ball game.
I got a feeling it's Grumlick time.
There's Grumlick.
Grumlick on the carry.
Right between the guard and center. Bring up 2nd down. Procani there for Apponequet, making the stop.
By number 58, Aaron Procani. No gain on the play. Still 2nd and goal. Ball is on the Apponequet 3-yard line. Number 1. It's on this 2-yard line.
It's a good look at that goal line camera. 2nd and goal. Hart.
Hart on the carry.
And he's in there for the touchdown.
And he's in for a touchdown.
And he did it again. He slammed the football, and that's a personal foul. Yeah, that referee did not wait.
I know, it happens every game, but let the kids have fun. I mean, it's high school football.
So the referees will confer. Touchdown will stand. Hart's in there now. Watch. He's in a little celebration. Who could blame him? Bang. And that referee goes, oh, look at 2 of them. Oh, wait. No, now that's what you like. That's good refereeing right there. He says, what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck?
How many Kleenexes can we throw down on one play?
He scored a lot of touchdowns in his day, I'm sure.
Yeah, that, it is interesting. And they can't find referees, by the way, so good for these guys. They're doing two games a week because that's why a lot of teams are playing on Thursday nights. There's not enough refereeing crews. But, you get tired out there. You get lonely. You see the other referees throwing stuff. So you say, what the heck? I let the fans let me know I'm here. So that guy just decided to chuck it. If we have a replay of that, I guarantee that referee didn't see it. Just for giggles, guys in the truck. So Freitas, let's see, he's out there. The referee still hasn't made the call. He's slow walking it.
After the touchdown, dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Indians.
So it's unsportsmanlike in the books. There's Freitas.
Touchdown stands.
It's an important kick. Makes it a 2-score game if he makes it.
Freitas to attempt the extra point.
Well, Freitas throws the towel down. He's ready to go. Good snap. Kick is in the air. Louis belts it down to Bishop Stang right through the goalpost. And look at him. Here's celebration for you. Was helped off the field in the first half. And look, he's money, Andrew.
That's right.
He got the money, the Dion look going.
Don't have too much fun, though. Throw a flat.
Oh,
here comes the rain.
Here. Well, I know someone who's going to get the car for their father. He's too old. All right, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna have a little comedy here. Okay, here's.
Scrum like.
I don't. Oh, that's the play before, I think. So Gendron will kick it off. We wanted to have a little fun with the guys in the truck, but they can't get the replay up. More importantly, the Indians up by 9, 29-20. Gendron will kick it away. He's doing a nice job. That ball sails high and deep.
Punt on the return.
And this is Pont. And Pont gets out to the 30 and is down there where Apponequet will have it 1st and 10. Now trailing by 9. It's a 2-score game.
Olia on the tackle.
So the rain has arrived here in Dartmouth. Our official weatherman up here, Jeff Miller Martin, says it's a passing shower.
Sarah quarterback, 1st and 10.
Here's Sears, trailing by 9, rolls out, cuts it back inside, and not going to have much running room there. No luck for the Apponequet quarterback. Be 2nd down and long. The Indians claiming they have the football.
Yeah, I was going to say, with the slippery ball, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I thought Apponequet, if the weather held up, they'd have a shot, maybe throwing, but I doubt now. The rain coming down pretty good right now. I don't think they're going to be throwing the ball much.
It will be 2nd and 9.
So if you want to know what a passing shower is, according to Jeff Miller Martin, that's what it looks like. And here's Jolly, and boy, it takes a bunch of Indians to get him down.
By a host of Indians.
Josh Carrero in there for the Indians on the stop. Tommy Quinn as well. 3rd down, and we'll call it 2. Now the referees are covering the football, and we have another player down.
Jackson Hart. Looks like maybe a cramp.
Official timeout.
All right, we're going to take a timeout with the players and send it down to the truck as the referee's looking for an umbrella. Maybe they can go back and watch that official throw the flag. They'll give you a little humor. There you get a look at the rain that's hovering over the stadium. And we're going to show you a quick replay. A little comedy here for you folks at home. Now just watch this.
It's in a very athletic stance to begin with.
Yep, you see the guy there. Now let's see. There's 1, there's 2. Now watch this other guy. He's doing nothing. And he decides, oh, we don't have it. Yeah. He decided to throw it 2 after 2 are on the ground.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. Here's Jolly's got running room, and Maury's out to the 50. Bowls over a guy and still on his feet down to the Indian 43-yard line.
Like I said before, he's an aggressive runner. I mean, he runs hard and he runs mean.
It was Tommy Quinn in the Indian secondary making that tackle.
We've seen the replays. Somebody in the Indians tried to take him out low. They just kind of didn't even move him.
1st and 10 for the Lakers.
Well, the rain is let up just a tad. 1st and 10 Lakers inside the Indian 45. Call it the 43. Clock stopped, just under 8 to go. 2-score game. Oh, the ball's out.
He's down.
I agree, he was down, but the play continued. That was Dylan Bradley.
See, down. You can't do that.
Well, the referee at the top of the screen has it marked correctly. I don't know if that's going to spot the football.
Nope.
Nope. He had it down. That referee had it. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. 2 wide to the top of the screen. And a timeout called. You heard the Indian coaches jumping on that late.
Well, I think Jolly was in the Wildcat there.
Indians call a timeout. And the game that refuses to end. This game may go and cancel tomorrow night's Dartmouth High School Marching Band concert, which will infuriate Doc Noon sitting next to me. Is it still Friday? It still is? By the way, for all you folks in town, I was a bachelor all week, and my wife was traveling to Italy without me, and she called me today and said, I'm having so much fun. And I said, well, so am I. I'm hanging out with Andrew all week. I'm having a blast. She says, what are you doing for food? I said, I'm eating with Andrew and Nikki. Expect me to make something at my age?
You get a nice powdered donut every morning.
I do. Andrew's been bringing his father over. I'm like an old man now. With your dad, would you like a donut? Yeah, thanks. I take it. Anything for free at my age. I'm a senior citizen. 2nd and long. Here's Jolly looking. Indians swarm him and bring him down. Donovan Burgo eyed him up right from the beginning for no gain. Actually a loss of 1. Jason Martin there as well.
Yeah, nice play.
No gain on a play. Actually a loss of 1. It will be 3rd and 10.
Haven't
changed the down marker over there, but it is 3rd and 10. And now whistles blow.
He must have hurt us.
There we go. This second half is taking forever. And then the clock continues to run, and the referee's going to come over now. .6:20, 6:36. A lot going on in this press box, I can tell you that. The Indian coaches, our official weather smoke sitting next to us. Jeff Miller-Martin, he's doing the spotting. He's following the weather. Here's Sear. Rolls. Sear's looking. Here they go after him. He throws it. Incomplete. Had a man down there off his hands, but falls incomplete. We'll look on.
Yeah, I think Jolly just, quarterback Sear just kind of ran out of room. Not a bad pass, but.
So another key 4th down here for the Lakers. They've converted a few of them in this ball game. Time not on their side. 6:23 to go in this one. Sear comes to the huddle with the play. 4th and 10. Ball fake. They're going to throw it out. Far sideline. Incomplete. Well defended by the Indians. They also got a solid rush on the quarterback, Sear.
Yeah, I mean, he had a step. He was open, but the pursuit from Dartmouth's line, just too much.
There's a Gremlick back there. Took a little shot after the play. The Indians now will possess the football. These referees seem to be having a hard time communicating. It just... This is they make it the game longer than it should be. But again, there are no officials. If you're a young fella out there, a young woman, you want to be a football official, they're dying for him. That's Ray Gremlick out for a gain of 3.
O'Connor's had a nice game too on defense.
He's had a great game.
A lot of tackles.
It will be 2nd and 8. Ball is on the Indian 45-yard line.
Clock rolls. Indians with a 2-score lead. Working her up their record to 4-0 on the season. Had their hands full here tonight against a tough Apponequet team. And here's Hart off the ball fake, and Hart is slammed down as he gets close to the 45-yard line. That should be enough for a first down.
Well, the guy where he's standing is in front of the mark.
Jackson Moore on the tackle. That's enough for an Indian first down. It's on the 40.
No, yeah, they're finally going to move the chain.
1st and 10.
First down, Indians. These guys need like cell phones or something so they can text each other. They just stare at each other and no one moves. The guy with the ball looks to the down marker guy and he's just standing there instead of directing the crew on his side to move the chains. So they've been very slow on how they're managing this game. Gremlick takes the handoff. Ray still on his feet, looking for extra yards. They're pushing him forward as he gets down to the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 6 on the play.
Evan Dupress on the tackle.
Dupress made the tackle for Apponequet, but the Indians now looking just to control the clock. Yep. Keep it on the ground. Good gain on first down. You have 3 downs now to make 3 yards.
Yep, that's clock just ticking, so I mean, it's favorable for Dartmouth, obviously, but also nice for everybody here.
This is Hart.
Hart on the carry.
Hart's got running room. Look out. He's going to go again. Jackson Hart's gone.
A 40-yard touchdown.
From 40 yards out, Jackson Hart puts this game away from his quarterback spot.
So beautiful run here by Harper. What if you can see,
touchdown run by Jackson Hart.
Jalen Adams did a very good job of not doing anything too much on the outside where the referees could throw a flag. Because in the past we've seen those wide receivers just hang on for just a second too long and they throw the flag. So smart play there, great run, nice call by the Indians.
To attempt the extra point.
So Freitas,
Gendron on the hold.
Gendron the hold, high snap. Louis boots it through. He's automatic.
And it's good.
It is.
And with 4 minutes,
seems like he's still struggling with a leg injury, and there he goes with the Dion move. You got to like that, Andrew. That good generation. He's money.
That's right. Money man.
4:07 to go in this one. 36-20 Indians. Gonna go to my weatherman to the right of me. Both looking, he and Andrew looking at the weather.
Just getting texts. Why don't people asking me? Why don't I bring them donuts in the morning? So you started.
Let's see what Jeff has for us. Looks pretty clear. So we should be free of rain for the rest of this one. Boy, the Indians are really lucky to have a guy like Jackson Hart at the quarterback spot. Came into the game tonight with 2 rushing touchdowns and 4 throwing, and has had one heck of a game here tonight, including a long touchdown that was called back.
True.
Decent crowd here tonight without the band. Band parents always supporting the program. And I know, because I've seen 27 years of halftime shows. Take it from me. I'm an expert when it comes to the Dartmouth High Band. Line drive kick near side, and it's bobbled.
Oh, he can't touch it, though.
And no whistles. And he brings it out across the 20-yard line.
Barlow on the return.
Well, that was Barlow on the return.
Jason Martin on the
Let's see if his knee touched down as he picked that ball up.
He was out of bounds first.
That was very confusing on the kickoff, but let's see. Does he stay in bounds? He's out of bounds. Then he picks the ball up.
First and 10 for Apponequet on their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 Apponequet.
Sear at quarterback for the Lakers.
Here's Sear. Pumps. Nothing doing. Here's the rush. Just going to heave it near side. Second down and 10.
Intended for Tabor Laurel.
Got my daughter-in-law watching down there in South Dartmouth. My granddaughter says, "Good night, Gramps. I'm pooped.
Yep.
I'm going to bed."
Go to bed, Rowan. It's time to go to sleep. Game's been boring enough, so.
Second and 10 for the
Second and
Lakers.
10 for Apponequet. This game just keeps dragging and dragging. Here's Sear. See if he can make something happen. Throws far side, and that is picked off by Gremlick. They're going to say no, it bounced.
Called incomplete, hit the ground first.
Dartmouth fans aren't excited about that. Let's look on. Oh. Let's see. Ooh, that's an incorrect call, I may say. Disagree with my good friend Doc Noons. Close call. I should know my rules of football by now, but I think on that kickoff, I don't think you can come back in bounds.
Third and 10 for the Lakers.
Here comes the rush. They're going to throw a little screen pass out here to Jolly. He's got it. Jolly's across the 35, falls out to the 37-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Kind of a dangerous pass. I thought it was going to get blown up real quick, but.
Brings the ball out to the 37-yard line.
Sear looks, short side of the field, incomplete. Gremlick back there in coverage.
Intended for Ryan Pont is incomplete.
Pont was the intended receiver. Notice the Indians have wristbands. Getting the calls in from Coach Martin. Make sure they're all on the same page. And Apponequet's shown two different types of offenses here tonight. They ran the wing tee beautifully most of the night. But Caden Sear also showing off his arm. A pretty good touch.
Yeah, I mean, it's for a team that strictly run for the wing tee to throw as much as they have and be successful is pretty nice.
Here comes the rush by far side. Deep pass, broken up. 3 Indians back there.
Sears pass.
And there's an Indian hurt.
Yeah, he's down.
Marcus Andrews back there in the secondary. Landed on his shoulder, so it looked. Well, we have another injury timeout. A timeout on the field, and we'll take a timeout as well. Our score 36, Dartmouth 20 Apponequet. We'll be right back with more football for the game that refuses to end.
Another big crowd here tonight at the stadium.
Welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center.
We're ready to go here from the stadium.
That will go. Coach Lassie getting her team fired up.
What a game. Nothing fancy, just end the game.
Not returned, and the point goes to the Indians. It deflected in! Oh, what a save.
The Indians get the point.
What a solid hit.
Goal! Did she score? Yes, she does!
They may not catch him. Puts the Indians on the board.
The Indians will win it.
The crowd is going crazy.
Wow! Dartmouth is going to the Final Four, baby!
So Andrews gets up. He's walking back toward the Indian sideline. Still just over 3 minutes to play in this one. 36-20 is our score. Again, thank you, viewers in the town. And you folks live watching on YouTube. And if you miss these games, YouTube will have them up probably to the end of time, which I don't have much of. Here's Sear, throws, got a man, complete. The Indians defended well.
Yeah, Jason Martin, the tackle machine.
Holly made the catch.
Timeout.
And guess what? The clock is stopped once again. Let's run a Hall of Fame commercial while we do this timeout for the game that will never end.
The competition, the sacrifice, and team unity are the cornerstones of life for each and every one of us here.
Never in my wildest dreams. And when you're on chemo, you do have wild dreams. Did I ever think I would be inducted into this Hall of Fame?
My Dartmouth High School athletic days are some of my fondest memories.
I wish all of you in one day of your life could feel what this feels like. To do something you love for years and to be honored like this.
A Hall of Fame is something that is a great accolade. It's something that, we've all walked into that front area at Dartmouth High School and seen them pictures on the wall. It's such an honor to be able to have my face on there.
Dartmouth pride is more of, wearing green, wearing Dartmouth across your chest, being part of a team, being part of a family, and basically just the spirit of it, having the Dartmouth pride to get you through those 4 years.
So much more than just these stats and these wins and these titles.
All right, back to live action. 4th down and 6 for the Lakers.
Zero quarterback for the Lakers.
Low snap. This fires it down the middle of the field. It's broken up and picked off. It's Gremlick.
Gremlick on the interception.
Gremlick's at midfield, still on his feet. And Gremlick brings it down inside the 40-yard line, and that'll do it.
That's it. Tip drill.
9-yard line of the Lakers.
So Ray Gremlick puts the game away for the Indians. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. And we were talking about that kickoff where the Apponequet player stepped out of bounds and came back in, and Andrew has an official ruling on that. You folks at home watch the replay.
So I just talked to the coaches upstairs real quick. They told me that you cannot go out of bounds and come back in. However, the referee informed the Dartmouth coaching staff that he didn't see the player step out of bounds. So that was the ruling. That's why they didn't call that. But we could clearly tell both feet were out of bounds. So not sure how that was missed. But, hey, that's the way it goes.
Aiden Gendron in quarterback for
So Gendron, the young freshman, in there at the quarterback spot now for the Indians. Ricky's going to give him some playing time. Not like Hart hasn't done anything tonight, Andrew. He's going to get a good sleep in tonight.
on the run, a loss of 2 on the play.
Indian coaches leaving the box.
It will be 2nd and 12
As their team's going to go to 4-0. Coach Zexter the first to come down.
for the Indians.
Looking at that Hall of Fame commercial, I hope you folks at home take that seriously. If you have any nominees, just follow the directions. And it's quite an evening. And I'm sitting here and how blessed I am, having called so many games going back to Jess Gasper and the Dartmouth girls winning the state championship, and Jordan Todman and Kathleen Hickey. Just outstanding athletes, and many, many more that I had the pleasure of calling a lot of games here at Dartmouth High School. And not only great athletes, Heather Francis is another one that was in that commercial. Just nice families, good kids, great athletes. They've all gone on to do special things in their lives. And just a credit to the Dartmouth school system and the coaching staffs here and the administration. And thank goodness for Mike Shea, who's taken over the Hall of Fame committee with Andy Cristofelli, our athletic director. So it's back in action, and well-deserved for upcoming nominees. The Indians recover their own fumbles. We're under a minute to go. Coach Rossi, he's heading down to the sideline.
22-yard line of the Lakers. It is 4th down.
So this should be the final play for the Indians for the night. Here's the freshman rolling out. And he gets popped down at the 40-yard line. The Indians will turn it over on downs. And Apponequet, with 21 seconds to go, will have another opportunity.
It's good to get some young kids in the game. Gendron is a freshman. Not many freshmen actually play varsity. So that's nice. Nice change of pace for them and gets them some experience.
2 minutes and 2 hours and 23 minutes thus far in this game. Everything just seems to be in slow-mo. The referees are in slow motion. It's like in between plays is slow motion. Have you noticed it?
Yeah.
It's like the referees are just walking around in between plays. This kid Jolly's had quite a night. He's going to finish off with a strong run. He's inside Dartmouth territory and tackled at the 32-yard line. Clock stops as they move the chain across the way.
He's probably got close to over 100 yards.
Oh, I'm sure he's over that. Now they start the clock, and that's going to do it. They're not going to get another play off as the clock is going to run out here at the stadium. There's the whistle. The final score, Dartmouth High School 36. Dartmouth Apponequet High School 20. Andrew, quite a game. It dragged and dragged and dragged on, but it seemed like there wasn't a lot of action during lots of time in this game, and all of a sudden there were quick strikes from both teams, long runs for touchdowns, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it was, a good win for Dartmouth, and, take what you want from Apponequet, but I think they have a lot to build off of. Dartmouth's one of the tougher teams in this area right now with speed and quickness, and Apponequet, showed a few different offensive sets, so it was an exciting game at points, and, the wing tee, not very excited, but they came out throwing it, and that made it a little bit more exciting and big plays, and the kid Jolly is a really, really good local player, and I know a couple of teams in this area are going to have some struggles with him. I mean, Dartmouth's a good team on defense and discipline, but look for Jolly to have some big games going forward and probably be an Otto Graham guy if he's eligible for it. I don't even know, but he's a real deal.
And on the other side, Jackson Hart, maybe the game of his career thus far.
Yeah, I mean, had a great game. I mean, just smart. You can tell, he's learning more and more every game, not making silly turnovers, not making bad passes. Had a huge run that got called back. He would have had even more stats in the game, but impressive. He's a solid athlete, very smooth, doesn't do anything that's going to put his team in jeopardy. So I mean, he's another guy that's one of the top players in the area as well.
Well, our final score here from the stadium, Dartmouth High School 36, Apponequet 20. The Indians up their record to 4-0 on the season. Apponequet dips to 1-3. So that'll do it here for DCTV and all you folks on YouTube. Thanks for checking in. Facebook Live, thank you so much. For my sidekick, Andrew Thompson, I'm Jim Thompson. Until next time, so long, everybody.